going on, guys? I didn't plan on vlogging today, but the lighting is so good today. The sun is finally out, and where I am, the sun hasn't been out. So this video really is for anyone that's maybe struggling with, you know, trying to capture the old version of yourself and not realizing that you've changed. So for anyone that's been posting for a long time, and maybe you've come across this point of your life where you're like, what am I posting about? This vlog's for you. What am I eating right now? This is a nutrition vlog. I am a holistic nutritionist. I feel like I haven't shared much about food lately, but I always do share my breakfasts. I got here eggs, 1 egg, about 2 egg whites, ground beef, extra lean ground beef, some strawberries, and then I'll do some kefir. I've been feeling this brand right now lately. I don't know if you see that, but yeah, some coconut kefir for some gut health. I'm down about 10 pounds, which I'm happy about, mostly because I've been counting macros and playing around with low carb starting a couple days ago. And not necessarily for like the fat loss benefits or, you know, the health benefits of low carb, even though I feel like I don't think my body responds well to high carb. But I just feel like mentally I was like, I've been trying to cut down on my carb intake for the longest time, but for some reason I find ways to like talk myself out of it. And for me, that was like kind of like an annoying thing. Like, as a personal thing, I wanted to like prove to myself that if I wanted to do that, I could do that. Not because of any scientific literature or health benefits, like, but if I wanted, wouldn't it be nice to know that any of us, if we wanted to cut any food out of our diet, like we should be able to do that for like 30 days. Okay, so a couple years ago, I deleted all my socials and I was happy about that. I felt like it was very liberating. I didn't have to post like a lot of the stuff that I posted for the nutrition stuff. That's because I was an independent contractor. I was building sort of my own personal brand. I was doing nutrition coaching. So the love of content creation was lost. It was really like, if you are not doing well on social media as far as like networking, growing, getting the right metrics, then you're sort of failing your business, I guess, right? Then I was told by a colleague of mine, that you're in content creation. You can't just not have those apps. You can't just stop consuming that content. You'll have no idea what's happening as far as references go. You need to know what's trending, blah, 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 blah. But from a personal standpoint, I started to dabble in making content again. And I found it very awkward because I had changed so much as a person, and I was trying to match the vibe of a couple years ago, and so much has changed, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm just a boring dad now. So yeah, like during that time, I was catching up on like the people that you used to engage with and communicate with. Those people have changed. They've also changed. Who are they to comment and engage with your content the same way they did years ago as well? So not only that, where like views were really low and this and that, and then I was like, this is what I do. This is what I do for a living. Why is all my content tanking? Anyways, all to say is that I realized, because I stopped posting, and if you've been following me for a bit and you're my friend and we've communicated and engaged in content before, you'll know that I haven't posted as much as I used to. And that's because I felt like a really weird posting. I was like, I don't know what to post. And it's because I've changed as a person, and I can't bring back the vibe of what I used to be, and that's not a bad thing. Like I should be sharing what I'm doing now and what my life reflects now. I post, and I post with no expectations. I don't post with the intention of growing exponentially. Obviously I'd love to, but I don't post for the sake of just like impressing anyone. I post as this is like a personal journal for me. It's something that I hope that my son and daughter can come back to and be like, oh, that's what my dad was like. That's what he was about over the years. And don't get me wrong, I'm not acting like I'm some big influencer that took a hiatus and it's such a big deal, but there were people I met in the online space, and friendships that I forged online that I felt like I was disappointing. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. If you are in the same space as me, be easy on yourself. You've changed as a person. Your content will change, and you'll get that rhythm. You'll find what that rhythm is. You'll find what that sweet spot of content creation and displaying who you are in this moment over time. For dinner/snack after school, I put a piece of naan bread out there and then some mozzarella, and then I had some grilled chicken that I grilled at lunch. Something interesting happened. I went Black Friday shopping, early Black Friday shopping, and I gotta show you my newest pickups, which I'm pumped for. And I'm really trying not to like overspend this year, but let me put this camera here. Okay, can you see this? Here's my first pickup. How beautiful are these? These are GT 2160s. I've been rocking asics for a couple years now, but yeah. Anyways, that's not it. I picked these up too. I mean, in the camera, it doesn't really do it justice, but I think they're just very low key. They're very low key. You can rock it. Even though they are kind of purplish, they are somewhat neutral. You can wear them, you can dress them up, dress them down. Anyways, those were my Black Friday pickups. Like, I've slowly become an asics fiend over the last like 3 years. I bought my first pair of 1130s a couple years ago. Wore those out till like they became dust. Now I'm onto these ones, GT 2160s. So I've got a lot of lifestyle stuff to wear. I'm also training in the Kayanos. asics has been pretty good. I actually ripped these up. I just purchased them and I ripped them up, and I emailed them and they gave me a warranty to purchase a new pair. So pretty happy with them. I'll continue to support them.
What are you doing?
Throwing these are the look.
Oh.
Just my baby. This is my baby. You could. This is my beautiful baby. This is my baby. Oh, my baby gives me kisses. That's my baby. I love you. Okay, go. So I'll finish the vlog there. I'm at peace with putting vlogs out and not stressing about views and growth and all that. Like I said, obviously I'd love to grow, and if you're watching this and you stayed through this whole video, I'd love for you to subscribe. But my expectations are my expectations of this is just pure joy. Like, I do this for the joy of it. So yeah, these are the reasons why we vlog. Find your reason. See you later, before she gets on the camera.